Hello everybody. Hello Jambo. Hello Nizzy. Doesn't seem like I was about to ask how you guys are doing, but it doesn't seem like you're doing too well, Jambo. I can't watch the video because it's geo-locked because obviously I'm in Sweden, so Sky Sports doesn't want anyone to watch their Twitter videos for some insane reason. But yeah. Hello, Duck God. If the Prem is such a subpar referee is what I hope does Scotland have. Very true. Very true. How is everybody? How's everybody's start of the week been? How was everybody's weekend as well? I don't need to ask about the Miami GP, Nizzy, because it was very boring. Even though there was loads of overtakes, it felt boring. Me and Chloe had a good time on Saturday. She's doing well. Yeah, no, what's going on this week? Well, it's my birthday this week, Thursday. Current plans are we're going to do a birthday stream. So Thursday we will be streaming on the birthday. So I expect all my presents then, lads. I expect all the presents. Yes, we're here for the start of 2299 2300. We're soon going to be in the 0001 season next year. So the end of the century. So when my past birthday's on, well, May's a very popular birthday time. Gave you a present on the drunk stream. No, that doesn't count, Jambo. It doesn't count, mate. Does not count. You gotta give another one. But yes, we are here for the new season. Lots of business going in and out. We are actually only just into the start of the season. We haven't even played a league game yet because I haven't had much time. I've been working a lot this week. I've been working. I'm doing a course, a research ethics course. So you learn about the ethics of research. And I got to write a 3,000-word paper. And then 2 Mondays from now, the 29th or whatever, the 22nd, I have to then go in a group with 11 other people. And we have to go through all 12 papers, 45 minutes on each, to discuss the ethical reasons of them. I have to have 2 questions of each. So I have to read the other 11 papers, and then we have to do 8 hours on Monday of going through it, which is... Oh, I'm not happy about that. I'm not looking forward to it. Hello, Black Arrow. Hello, how are you? How's it going? We've been doing stuff. So, lots of outs. 200 million worth of outs. And first up, I'm doing well. Good to hear how you're doing good. First up, 50 million. 50 million, a major sale from us, and it's Fernandez. I did say I wanted 50 million for him, and FC-ists have come in 50 million for him. So doing pretty well. Don't even think it is a foul. Hey, Tobacco, nice. One more day, huge. You doing anything special for it for the end of it? You going celebrating anywhere? But yeah, Fernandez, fantastic player for us. To be fair, especially when his natural position is left mid, he was a very good centre mid for us. Even had pretty good time last year, but I think he was getting phased out. So 50 million, very nice. For me, it's a red. He brought him down and tried to make it look like he didn't. Oh, Jambo, you people are not agreeing with you at all. Well, actually, no. Duck God agrees with you. Nizzy does. I wasn't able to see the video, but I saw that it was like a 3-on-1, so it was like he was through on goal, but I didn't see the foul itself, so Maida was looking for it. But yes, also another big sale. David Satmari to Haverfordwest for 30 million. Another big profit for the Pokemon Challenge. 5 million in, 30 million out to Haverfordwest. Game has gone soft. Now I have one last exam tomorrow and 2 more assignments, and then I'm done until September. Hey, nice. How are you feeling for the exam? Good luck for it. Hopefully it goes well. And hopefully the assignments aren't too hard. But yes, good profit on Satmari. We also sold O'Dare to Aberystwyth as well for 20 million. Nice big profit on him, to be completely honest. Bought him from Benfica for 4 million, loaned him out to Spain until he got Spanish citizenship, and then quadrupled our money. Very nice. Doesn't matter if he was looking for it. Contact was made. He was last man, so gotta go. Yeah, that is the laws of the game. Oh my goodness. Are we coming in straight away? Does it work? Hey, it works. Hello, Matt. How are you? It's for once the belly cam works. Hello. You love to see it. How are you, man? Well, we get 2 sides of A4 notes. It's not really a proper exam. Oh, yeah, it's an open book, kind of. So you get bringing notes with you. Fair enough. Bring in lots. Though that's the thing, though. Sometimes those ones are a lot harder than the closed books. But yeah, was he last man though? I'm not so sure. I don't know. I just saw a screenshot. But yeah, we also signed a few more players: Noir, Garcia, Dubois, Pombo, Gori, Torre, Alexandru, Dominguez, Percy Jimenez also went to FC Ish for 3 million. I thought maybe it was his time to go as well. 33 years old, fantastic servant. Hilariously, we still got profit, tripled our money. Hilariously, but yeah, made a lot of money this year. Lots of sort of loan players going out, but lots of money coming in, which is good. Took 3 attempts to work. Look, Matt. When it works, it's worth it. All right. Person on something funny said it was a red. It also has multiple pieces, so it's a lot worse. Oh, multiple choice. Is it one of those multiple choices where like every question, every answer is like a theoretical answer, like if you get what like. Basically what they do is they go, if they're going to get it wrong, this is how they'll get it wrong. So I'll put that as an answer. Because sometimes multiple choice makes it very hard. But yeah, that's not too bad. I'm doing good, Matt. I'm doing good. I'm back on my Hong Kong save just before I issued ultimatum and got sacked. Ah, I see. What year is that then? Dark God. Spoke about it in other streams with the looted and Tranmere and Hibs fan, and they said it wasn't a red. Fair. Well, guess the general consensus is that it's not a red then. Easier. They said it should have been a yellow. Huh? Typing is non-existent. I can tell by that. Typing is non-existent. It's the best out of all. Is he just how bad the refs are in Scotland? But yeah, we also had a lot of free transfers and a good amount of loans. Look how much money we're making from the loans now. I've started to actually put fees on loans. And then, of course, our regular affiliate loans. But lots of loans going on here. 2181. Okay. I see. So, on the ins, first up, Lothar Kuhlmann, a German centre mid from, was it Magdeburg? Yes, it was, for 1.8 million. And then it's going to be a lot of Pokemon ones. Firstly, Mohamed Kamara, who's Mauritanian, does not have his work permit, so he's off in Serbia. It's like 30 season behind Sevilla, so, but only league loaded, so we'll soon capture. That's good. That'll be quick then, at least. Then we've got Alan Laurent from ASIA, or Asia, who is Saint Pierre and Miquelon. Thankfully, he's half French, so there you go. We aren't appealing it as stuff that has been appealed has been rejected. Extra games have been added on. We've decided that it's not worth the risk. Yeah, no, that's like FM because they never overturn it, so you always just go, I've to eat it. Then we signed Ahmed Atif. For 2.3k, who's a Maldivian, but he's out in Serbia as well. Usmain Busu, who is, I think he's Togolese French, so doesn't need a work permit. Is the other way around? Celtic would have been saying it's never a red. Yeah, but teams always do that, to be fair. You always hate the decision that goes against you. 2 of like 20 been overturned. Yeah, overturning is very difficult, it seems, nowadays. Referees don't want to admit they are wrong. Yes, then we signed Chow, an actual non-Pokemon Challenge player, but Brazilian striker. He's out on loan at Albacete. Ibrahim Kamara joins from Hampton and Richmond for 500k, who is Sierra Leonean and English, so that's why we signed him. Lindana Banda from Tottenham, who is South African English. I basically signed him because he's got a work permit already. A lot of them should not have been read. Like I had 20 long throws. Which guy had 20 long throws? Which one? Wait, hold on. Where's the long throw? Long throws 4. Ibrahim Kamara? No. Banda. Chow? Usu. Oh, he does have 20 long throws. We'll have to get him on the long throws. Hey, look at that. We haven't had a long throw going in a while. Then we signed our San Marinese player, Antonio Vaginini. I wish Pagliacini was back around in the day because this guy's terrible. 1 finishing, so I'm not looking forward to trying to get a goal with him. Brett Cadwallader joins from QPR, an actual just youth signing, an English striker from QPR. Into the under-19s he goes. Then we signed a few Scottish players. I got a few just because they were free. So Lewis Mathieson from Ross County, Barry Stevenson on a free, and then also Bobby Scott. So I'm hoping I can just flip these guys for a bit of profit as well. When you have all but one of the punters saying it's not a red, then something's fucked. Denis Djukic also joined on a free transfer. He's Slovenian, 20-year-old centre-back. Mohamed Ali, what a name. Joins from Reading for 1 million, who is Somalian in English. I've been basically trying to get players that don't need work permits, so I overpay a little bit here. Also, Adam Hudek from Slovan Bratislava. He's Slovakian. I've just loaned him out. Shit. Shit. Oh, I need to go get another Slovakian. I forgot about him. Damn it. Okay, we're going to go find another Slovakian because I've accidentally bought a player and then sent it out on loan. To be honest, we won't be using all of we won't be getting them all done this year, so maybe he can come back next year. Also, we signed another Slovenian for 500k, Aljaz Barakic, who's actually a 16-year-old. It's pretty good. Them Scottish players look okay. They're pretty cheap actually. Like they're not too bad. So I thought I'd just bring him in for a bit of profit and flipping. My heart said I got to the Champions round of 16. Nice. Who did you face? Then we signed Serkan Van Eck from Groningen, who've actually got relegated in real life. They were terrible this year for some reason. They've been mid-table in the Eredivisie for ages. Then suddenly this year it's all gone to shit. But yeah, he's with our under-19s. Felipe Viella on a free from Benfica. He's out on loan at Pisa. Then we signed Chawalit Durame, who is Thai English. He's only 23 and I've got 51 caps. Milan lost 5. Oh, you're going to get a few of them. I know. Always at the start there. Then we signed Bonsol Fair, who is Surinamese Dutch. We got Aaron Gill from Cruz Azul for 5 million. Very good Mexican player. He's on loan at Real Madrid. Team completely lost it in the second leg. That sucks. Carlos Bogado from Cerro Porteño, Paraguayan centre mid on loan at Betis. Marcel Schulz from Germany, another young German. Abdelkader Hamami, who's Tunisian and French, so he comes in as a centre mid. And then finally, Habib Nefsi, who is also Tunisian. So I need to send him out actually to Serbia to get a work permit because he's actually decent. But there we go. Lots of players coming in. Get that into 0-0 Titan. Nice. Beat IX 4-3. Very nice, Jambo. I got this 15 for free from Amateur Hong Kong Club. Let's have a look. Oh, wow. Very good. 15. English. Damn. Very decent. But yes, of course. So, the reason why we got so many players is because we're doing S and T this year. But it's going to be very difficult. I don't think we're going to get all of it done because, as you can see, there are a lot of S and Ts. Look how many players we've got. Also, Mohamed Kamara's got his work permit. So is Otkiv. We're bringing back a few players to get they've finally got work permits and we can play. So we've got even more now. But there's just no chance we're going to be able to get all of these done in 1 year. There's like 30 players here and they can't start all these games because we will lose so often. So it's just going to be, let's try and get as many done as we can. Chelsea won a game. Chelsea did win a game. Chelsea won 3-1. It's incredible scenes. Absolute end of days. And Tottenham on the same day. You love to see it. But yeah, so we've got a lot of players to sign, well, to try and complete. Oh yeah, Joshua von Alagi finally got his work permit, so he's actually going to be getting done today as well. Wasn't paying attention. I thought you said there's a lot of STDs. Oh no, definitely not that. Have you seen a player as good as Messi or Ronaldo on your saves? Yes. Chloe's coughing her guts up and trying to not be too loud. Meanwhile, yesterday just being insanity. Oh yeah, yesterday was crazy with the goals. The lowest goal game was Everton, which was a bit mental, which was 5-1. Yes, Florentino was Messi levels. Got this guy for 3 million from Chelsea. Let's have a look. So yeah, this guy, 1,180 goals in 756 games and 14 Ballon d'Ors. Very, very good. Over 2,000 goals in his career. Turner, Callum Turner, decent. How old is he? 16. Very nice. Yeah, a lot of good players there. Nice, man. 21 goals in 3 games. Yeah, it's mental. I don't understand. Everyone went crazy with goals, it seems. But what a result for Everton and Nottingham Forest as well. Could theoretically send Leicester and Leeds down those 2 games. But yes, that's how we look. So if you look at our squad, we are just full of nationalities at the moment. Because if we go to, there we go. So we've got once we get to the S's and T's is when it kind of goes crazy. We still have a few players here that we're trying to send off, but look at this: St. Lucia, St. Martin. Like, there's just all of the different flags you've never seen before. But yeah, defending was non-existent except for Everton, which is hilarious because Sean Dice has just made them amazing. It seems these are going down. It seems so. It seems, as a Chelsea fan, I'm pretty happy about that, to be honest. But yes, we have a few players joining us back from their loan time. So Vincent Simon will be getting a first team role this year. 18-year-old. I'm actually going to move him to the first team now. Also, Enrique Felipe will. We did send him out last year, but I think now's the year to try and get him playing a bit more. We're going to actually make him a left back, because you lost him at the start of the season. Fuck you, but you're probably right. It's hilarious that Chelsea have lost both times to Southampton and they're bottom of the league. So we're like 25% of their points this year, which is incredible. Kuitrin is also coming back and going to be trying to play a role in the squad. Pretty good centre mid, Argentinian. We also, who else do we have around that I was going to I'm bringing in? Bilal Aksha, our Turkish representative. He's already played a first game for us, which is pretty decent. Also, where else have we got here? We've got a few other players. Oh yeah, Moez Kern is our Swiss player there. He's going to be starting a few games for us. So is Sofiane Sarli, who's pretty decent as well. 20 years old, French centre mid. So it's basically, we've got a bit of a new era in the centre mids. Obviously, Percy Jimenez and Fernandes both leaving. So a lot of new players coming through. Even Tottenham have beaten Chelsea. Chelsea have lost to everyone this season, right? Probably. No, we've done the double over Bournemouth, actually, which is hilarious because we've done, whenever we win the league, we lose to Bournemouth. So the fact that we've done the double over Bournemouth is our terrible season. It's hilarious. Should have never sacked Tuchel, by the way. Tuchel was, well, I think we probably should have got, if we were going to get rid at the start of the season, the sacking, I don't know. I think you forget we lost 1-0 to Dinamo Zagreb with Tuchel in charge. Like, we got some shit wins against Premier League opposition, but it was trending downwards as well. I just don't think anyone thought how bad Potter. You could see I've got on my brain. I don't think anyone realised how bad Potter was going to be. To be honest, everyone thought he would be maybe a bit better, but obviously it was just a bit too early for him. Lost 3-0 to Leeds as well. You lost 4-1 to Brighton under Potter. Yeah, I know. And then Brighton went and lose 5-1 to Everton. It's a crazy season. Yeah, like, I feel like it doesn't matter who was managing this year. It was just going to be a car crash for whoever was involved. But I think Potter just made it even worse because coming in midway, it just was a car. Tuchel probably would have done better, but I feel like it would have been just terrible anyway, and he would have screwed a load of players over. We might not have made the same signings we did in January. The World Cup had to play to, but I don't know. I feel like it was time that we were going to have a bit of a crisis because of everything coming together and whatnot. But who knows? It's done now. It's done. Just a car crash for like half the league at least. That's very true. Next season, Joe. Yeah, that's what's happening. I think there's going to be like 10 plus players is the reporting that are going to go. Like you got to. That's the main thing, and I think Poch is going to get announced this week. So he's like, look, I think the negotiation been going for a long time, and he's like, I want the squad trimmed. So yeah, but yes, of course, we went through the transfers. We did win our first game, 3-1 over FC Ists in the Super Cup, playing against our former player straight away, £50 million man Fernandes. Unfortunately, he did not get the better of us this time around. Percy Jimenez on the bench, but yeah, 3-1. Serafoglu, Silva, and Ramos, the three strikers getting goals there. Only Man City, Fulham, Arsenal, Brighton, and Brentford had a good season. Yeah, very true. But yeah, we got Thunderno up first, Newtown, so I did some. I went over the season start a few times, and they just kept bringing up me Tom Pentra and Ballas. So I don't know if it's set earlier, like who's going to come up, but maybe next time I'll have to like do it a couple days back and then go through it. And Newcastle, very true, and Newcastle. But yes, what should we do? There's been some transfers. Yeah, there was a big one there. Mike McMahon. Oh, you got to be kidding. Went to what? I'm a wizard. I didn't even see this. Sanel, another player of ours, went to Lido. Stoyanov. Okay. But yes, you watching the Champions League? I'll be following along on Twitter. That's normally what I do for when we're what's it called? What's going on? Great game for fans of Bernardo Silva City are all over them. Oh, okay, interesting. But yes, oh yeah, we also have the Matt Simmons testimonial, which they won 10-0, which was nice. Because he's been here for 10 years now, which is pretty cool. But yeah, there you go. So, shall we just, yeah, what are we doing? We're going into it, basically. I asked for a new stadium. They said no again. We'll have to wait a bit longer, it seems. We did get a new affiliate, Cliftonville, from Northern Ireland. And we got a few transfers coming in as well. But yeah, all the leagues haven't started, so there's no real point actually looking around the leagues. Like Ligue 1 has just started. Maybe the Premier League's the one to look at. Maybe that's started. Not even started. Championship has started. Man United lost the first game. Love to see it. But let's just continue. We got a few days of continuing. Did Man United go up? No, Man United finished, I think, like 19th. And Man City lost in the playoffs. So both Manchester clubs are still in the Championship this year. But yeah. Oh, yes, of course. We have the Eurovision semi-finals today. So I'm going to tell you guys now. There's not going to be a Saturday stream because I'm going to be watching Eurovision. So you've got a Thursday birthday stream instead. But yeah, me and Chloe are going out on Friday for my birthday, and then we're going to be watching Eurovision Saturday. So no stream Saturday, sadly for you. They were in the playoffs last season. I saw, yes, they were right at the start of the season, Black Arrow, but they very, very quickly dropped down. Spurs are the biggest yo-yo. Spurs, yeah, it's interesting how some of these clubs sort of turn into yo-yo clubs after a bit. But yeah, they're where are they at the moment? I didn't even look. I didn't see where they were. Drink stream in return. No. Also, maybe I'll do the Sunday stream. Drunk streams I do, the less special they get. Like you gotta save them for special occasions. Just because I missed a Saturday doesn't mean. Where's Tottenham? Tottenham are. Yeah, where's Spurs? Oh, they're there. Draw their first game. Hungover Sunday stream. Yeah, I would be hungover. I don't know if I could do it then. I might be a bit too hungover, to be honest with you. Oof. We will see. We will see how I go. But yeah. You know what I did actually? I've been in the gym past few weeks, and I've been doing incline walks, and I've finally done my first ever 3-12 one. You know, all of the girls on TikTok do like that. It's like you do walking at 3 miles an hour, 12% incline for 30 minutes. And I did it for the first time completely, like not even holding on. That shit is tough. Recently I worked up to 15 minutes. And then I did 30 for the first time yesterday. It's tough. It's tough. It burns a lot. Spurs won the championship 2 out of the last 4 times on the back. Oh, yes. Okay. They are very, very, what's it called? Oh, Juan Manuel Marino. Interesting. Haverford have brought him back. We sold them. He played 6 games for them, and then they sold him on. Why did they barely play? He did very well when they started. 4 assists in 6. Did Arsenal get relegated? Arsenal have been relegated in this save, yes. Hold on. Can I find it? If we look through maybe Premier League and then Championship, they got relegated. It was like they were the last team not to get relegated, basically, but they finally did. There you go, 2260, 2262. So they got relegated at least twice, but it took them like 240 years to get relegated. They were the last team to like basically be from the original and never get relegated, but they are back in the top league this year. What's the preview? Obviously Chesterfield won it last year. Chelsea bottling on the final day. Did you clip? Yes, it's a clip. I clipped it. I was watching the VOD today. It was from today's stream actually. He was doing. I just was behind, so I was watching the VOD as he was live streaming, and then I was just sitting there. And then I just heard snoring. I'm like, what the fuck? I wasn't in the stream when it happened. No. I was just, yeah. Okay, so Stoke, our favourites. Chelsea second, Chesterfield third, Millwall, Plymouth North. Oh, wow. Look how many teams are on 2,000 to 1. All of these teams, theoretically, are potentials for relegation. Interesting. Arsenal at 8th, 50 to 1. Highest value bids. The highest value in the Prem is 13.75, and the 2 highest are literally Stoyanov and Testa leaving for Penny Bont. Arsenal have spent on Dubois, one of our players there. No one can hack the cold night in Stoke. They can't. Dubois pretty decent, to be honest with you. 6'5". I forgot he's 6'5", but he just never worked out with us, sadly. So he's off to Arsenal for 10 mil, especially when I got him a free. Hello, Tigro. Oh, look, perfect. My Nightbot actually worked. Yes, this is FM15. This Real Madrid game has been so boring. I'm trying to catch up with Second Yellow Cards streams, so I can actually be live for them, because he streams when I'm at work, so I probably could just jump in. Oh my goodness, no, don't do the commands. Ugh. Now I'm gonna watch Patrick Queen's Park. Ah, fair enough. Okay, there's my night box, all of its available commands and whatnot. Oh god. Don't start this again. Okay, so let's just continue on. Djukic, Dennis Djukic. No, I'm keeping you around this year to play for us. Messias is now Spanish. Love to see that. Okay. I missed the 8-Trek stream, sadly. Ah, I was very confused. Yeah, I was watching the VOD for that. I was watching the VOD. I'm just behind at the moment, where I think I've got like 2 hours more of today's stream to watch. Our Chelsea shit, without a doubt. Very true. Should Missouri resign? It is certain. Wow. I guess 8Ball has spoken. We'll just have to do it then. Too bad I don't take commands from a Magic 8Ball. Magic has no power on me. Oh yeah, by the way, this is like Real Madrid's like fifth loan from us. No quote found. Quote. Oh, I don't even know what quotes are. There's 5-Trek stream. It is something. It's hilarious. It's interesting watching. Actually, it is interesting watching FM23, because obviously I watch FM15 so much. Seeing the match engine, some of the players, the way they move is so weird, and like how the tactics work. It's interesting. But yeah, look at this. It kind of shows at least where Real Madrid are, that we are using them for work permit situations at this point. They're gonna have 4 players from us on loan: Geraldo, Ramirez, and Aaron Gill, which is kind of crazy. Most hilarious thing is it. Yeah, that is ridiculous that it actually works. Like it's just, I guess it's just too confusing for the match engine, maybe. Okay. Let's go. Good stuff. There we go. Good stuff. Cool. Seems like progress. Oh, we're behind. 22.99. Got to update that. What was I gonna say? Seems apparently, according to things, Real Madrid are getting smacked about by Man City currently, but still 0-0. Oh, and here is our Swedish representative, Tommy Projatska. I realised I hadn't signed a Swedish player, because I was like, oh, that's fine. Projatska. There we go. My boy's slacking. What are you going to do? Make the next club harder. We've discussed this. We are going to basically every year we're going to get a new formation, one of the default formations from FM that it provides as a preset, and we're going to do that every single year until we win the Champions League. When did I give up on Chelsea this season? Very early. very early. I have no idea. The first game of the season, maybe, when I saw how terrible we were. He's a glory hunter. I'm not a glory hunter. What are you talking about? That's a bit. He supports City now. I don't support City. Okay. I got when we lost to Southampton at home. Yeah, that was a pretty bad one. But yeah, look, all of these formations here. We're basically going to go through and have a wheel, and whichever one it lands on, we're going to do that year. And then once we win the Champions League, we're going to try and win the Champions League with every single formation. This 2-5-3 one's going to be the hardest one, I think. But we'll see how things go. Yeah, it was quite easy to give up this year. Probably the most disconnected I've been with Chelsea in a while, sadly. But it's I think it's a modern football as well in total. I think a lot of people are getting very disconnected with modern football, like just the movement into just pure money for money's sake for everything. Like the new Champions League changes, the World Cup changes, just how modern football's going. Why you see a bit more more people going to non-league and lower leagues because there's more like actual connection there. Because unless they massively improve next season, whoever stays up is probably going down next season. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's gonna be very. I'm looking at the playoffs actually in the championship. It's very interesting. I say you should try and win UCL with one of my tactics. Oh God, I don't think that's. I don't think we could do that. Oh God, oof. They're too hard. At least with the World Cup, they went back on the 3-team. Yeah, that's very true. That is extremely true. But yeah, the playoffs are really cool. Like Middlesbrough, Luton, Coventry, and Sunderland. That's like they're proper old school Prem, like 90s, 2000s Prem teams there. So it'd be nice to see them come up. But I don't know if any of them will stay up, to be honest with you. There we go. Wow, 2 days, Black Iron. Jeez, nice. Okay, it's interesting as well, hilariously, because I'm watching the VODs on Second Yellow Card streams. I'll occasionally hear him say Black Arrow. I've heard him say Ard. I'm like, oh shit, it's you guys. Wanted Millwall in the playoffs. Fucking Millwall. They fucking bottled it so hard, didn't they? Ugh. Okay. Okay, good stuff. Let's see. Barry out season tickets, 23,795. Okay. Millwall are the Spurs of the championship. Okay. We've still got a week to go until our first game, lads. Apologies. I didn't have much time to play games recently, so I pretty much did the entire preseason after work today, so that's why we're a bit behind. Imagine Millwall and the Prem. They'd be a combination of Dyche, Burnley, and Prem's. Oh, it would be interesting. I feel like they go absolutely straight back down. Like, I have a feeling like when they got Tom Bradshaw leading the line, like unless they had huge investment, I don't know. But yeah, there you go. Thoughts on Poch? I'm excited. I'm excited to see Poch come in. Honestly, I've grown more and more as time's gone on. Like, to be honest, I feel like he's probably the best person we have available to get. He's done it before, developing Southampton, developing Tottenham with young players. Get rid of the fucking trim the fat of that squad, and you can give him something to work with. And hopefully, he's learned the times PSG had to win stuff. Although he did lose the league, he did win some trophies. So hopefully, he's got a bit more sort of experience managing big players now and big egos. So I'm excited. The reason I didn't want him because of the Spurs links. Yeah, I know, but like you gotta get over that sort of thing. Poch is a bottler though. Well, that's what I'm saying. Hopefully he has sort of shed that gene of bottling. But you might think. Yes, Poch is trophyless in England, but he managed Southampton and Tottenham. Is it the Tottenham stink on Poch, or is it Poch with Tottenham? Because really, like Mourinho didn't win anything with Spurs, and Conte didn't, and they've won trophies in every single team they've been in. So is it Poch, or was it Tottenham? But yeah, also I think, to be honest, going straight to PSG, very much a poison challenge. Oh my God, Crespo. See... Take you, Ian. Well, he did win the Audi Cup. You got Spurs to a UCL final. That's exactly. You got to put Spurs to a UCL final, and then once they didn't buy a player for 2 years or something. So like, I'm hoping he can come good, but we'll see. This guy, I feel like I've been trying to play Crespo for ages, but I just don't think he's going to break through. Like, he's really good. He's got some good potential, but I'm like, how much are they going to bid? 43 million at the moment. They got sacked a week before the League Cup final. I think so. He could have, but they were also playing Man City. He was more likely to win it than Ryan Mason, but they were versus City. So I think it maybe went from a 1% chance to maybe a 10% chance. Poch only lost the league because he took over from Tuchel that year. Tuchel left PSG in third place. It's Spurs second Mourinho on eve of cup final. 4 days. Oh, was that 4 years ago today? Oh, Nizzy. Oh, and such elation, followed by probably the worst Champions League final of all time. I watched that Champions League final with a Liverpool supporter. My two housemates. One was a Liverpool fan and one was a Spurs fan. And it was a walkabout in Leicester, very Liverpool heavy actually. The Spurs fan wasn't happy. It was Max of all people. It was Fusion. He didn't have a good time, but it was such a terrible game. It was so boring, man. Remind Art of that. Should have given Jose the cup final if he wins today. Well, according to some reports, apparently Jose had a huge bonus if he won a cup final, so he wanted to get rid of him. So I feel like Levy doesn't care about a cup, he cares about top four. I didn't care because I'm a Liverpool supporter. Must have been great for you. It was very funny. Chelsea Man City was bad too. I don't think Chelsea Man City was as bad as Liverpool Tottenham. I think Chelsea Man City was very as a Chelsea fan, I was on the edge of my seat the whole time, but I thought it was quite I don't know, tactical back and forth and stuff. It was very on edge the entire game because it was only 1-0. But I feel like the Liverpool game, it was just sort of not good quality, I guess. Chelsea Man City, there was good quality, really good attacking, really good defending. But Liverpool Tottenham was just boring. Didn't even start Lucas in the final. Origi always scored in big games. Rest killed the game by oh yeah, I remember that early pen. Was it handball? I remember 1-0 Real Madrid. Oh my god, so good, so funny. Vinicius Jr. Mate, Man City had them on the ropes, and then they go and score that. It's the Carlo Ancelotti fucking eyebrow. Yes, Sissoko. Yeah, it hit him here, didn't it? Because Max was raging, saying it wasn't a handball. It was it was 3 minutes in or something. It basically killed all what's it called, momentum of the game. Okay, so I want to see how much they'll give me for him. What if I say 70 million, what if I also say he's 20? What if I say 70? Will they just back away straight away? 53 million. Oh, okay. 53 million. So if I say, okay, I'll do after one league game, you can have that. And then we'll do what about 65 million? 65 million. 56 million. If you can't finish your dinner, your mother will kill you. Or they say kill you, or so they say. Okay. That is just hilarious. That. Okay. Minimum league goals. Get rid of that. 60 mil. Let's go 48 months. I reckon they'll accept 60 mil. Oh, they walked away. Okay. Maybe I need to move him to a centre mid attack, See, because I feel like he doesn't... I think maybe centre mid attack might be better for him, but complete forward maybe. I don't know. Crespo's been sort of... I don't know. He's had issues in actually scoring for us. So maybe I need to move him back more into midfield. Miley Cyrus said that. Here's the goal. I want to see the goal. I haven't seen the goal yet, so I was 35 minutes in. That was Camavinga coming out with it. Apparently both Camavinga and Carvajal should have been yellowed though as well. Oh, what a goal. Bloody hell. That's a ridiculous goal. Mad. I don't listen to her just saying what happens. Lido bottled the transfer. Look, if you can't put your money on the table, man, it's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. You can't be bidding for a wonder kid. He is considered a wonder kid. Okay. There you go. Oh, I had a Keptoplo for TNS. It was an interesting one though. It's crazy that I sold a play for 83 million. Karl-Heinz Classic. I feel like we've never come close again. The most I can get recently is 50 mil. They were going for 54, which would probably be our record set. Well, we got 60 mil for Hoggett-Vate, remember? Which is hilarious that we got 60 mil for Hoggett-Vate. Oh, I just can't believe what Aberystwyth did to him, man. Buy him for 60 million, refused to play him for 2 years straight. Like, can't believe it. Okay, let's see. Poor Hoggett, man. Poor Hoggett. Dupois after. I feel like that's very loud, my music at the moment. Oh yeah, what I've found is if you want to do incline walk or any walking, put on the Doom soundtrack. It's perfect walking / running music. You get very motivated by it. Okay, let's go. Getting close to first game of the season. We'll definitely do some rotation for this game to see how. Well, to try and get some, we need to get players marked up. We have so many players to complete this year. At least next year is U and V, which is only 3, 4, 5, 6 players, so it's not too bad. And then X and Y, there's 1, and then Z, ST, yeah, UV, X, Y, and then Z, you got 3. But hopefully wouldn't be too bad. I think we'll run over a little bit, but I assume we won't be getting a stay in for a while. Did you hear about the shit with Mick Gordon, who made the Doom soundtrack and the Game Makers? Oh, I didn't actually. I saw a comment on a YouTube video saying that they screwed him over or something, but like I didn't actually see what actually happened, because I know he made all the game, like the game music for it, and like how he does it and stuff with just like a fucking chainsaw and basically just a synth wave, which is or a sine wave, which is mental. But yeah, what happened with that? What actually happened? Okay, let's see. Okay. Cool. Oh, we got Mendes joining Barry as well, which is nice. And then we got the Champions League draw on the 31st. We'll have to see who we're going to be facing after our 10-0 win in the Champions League. By the way, anyone that wasn't here last stream, we won the Champions League final 10-0 over Ajax. 10-0. I completely forgot. I need to send it to Ard, don't I? I need to at him in the chat. Or did I not? But did I before FM chat? 10. Yes, 10-0. I'll show you. I actually can't believe it. They did end up at 9 men, to be fair, which helped. But we were 4-0 up before half time. So hilariously, we were only 2-0 up. I'll show you. Here we go. So here we go. 10-0 in the Champions League final. 10 out of 10s, yeah. So Merlot got a quick fire double early on, and it was kind of cagey. And then we got Diaby and Silva 2 more before the half, and I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty decent. They basically called him scum and dragged his name through the mud, but he came back with proof they were lying, so gained the back from fans who'd listened to Metal Health. Oh shit, I didn't know that. My god, that sucks. That's a shame. Yeah, his music's fantastic. I'll have to give a listen to that. Yeah. But yeah, so we were 4-0 up then, and then there's 5, and then there's 6. Oh, sorry. There's 5, there's 6, there's 7, and then they went down to 9 men, and then they went down. 10 men. Then they went down to 9 men through injuries, and then the 10th goal was scored by Ruben Silva in the 89th minute. So it was a bit of domination. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 braces, and then Ortiz and an own goal. So, and the most incredible bit was that actually, if we look, player ratings maybe, we didn't have Martinovic or Ramos, because Ramos was injured and Martinovic was at the Gold Cup. So we had Diaby starting central striker, and Silva and Serifoglu, which was a bit mental. So what an incredible win that was. I don't think we'll ever top that. My last best win was a 9-1 win over United with Afan Lido. So very cool. Okay. Oh, okay. Espanyol. Now let's just keep continuing. But yeah, 10-0, which is a bit mental. I need to put that in the Discord at some point. Okay. There we go. There you go. Cool. But yeah, I don't think anyone could have expected that level of domination from us, especially after the PSV game. Oh Christ! Oh, a lot of people aren't very happy with me. Okay. I'm gonna say you're going for. See, this is the problem with all these players wanting to play for us. Menon wants a game. Crespo wants a game. Yes, mate. And Enrique Felipe also wants a game. Jesus Christ. What was I going to do? Oh, I was going to... Scout? No. Scouting? Was I going to scouting for some reason? I don't think I was. What was I doing? Is anyone good on the transfer list at the moment? Oh, there's a couple more. Frederick Kirk. Oh, that's because I don't have 25. There we go. No one actually of any interest, really. Oh, yes. European qualifying. Because obviously this is a Euros year. Let's have a look how things are turning out so far. So, Group A, as per usual, Netherlands are on top. They did have a draw with Norway so far, but Norway did lose to Northern Ireland, which doesn't help them in their chase to overcome Netherlands. Turkey currently top on Group B, Sweden just behind them. Bulgaria currently top, 4 wins from 4 from them. Greece second, Russia third. Interesting in that group. You do something for 2300? No, actually, we I think we did the big drunk stream for the 2298 really. So 2300, we're just gonna go through and be like, hey, it's 2300, the new century. We do have the Euros, of course, so we'll be watching through the 2300 Euros. But no, not this time. 2400 maybe. Group D, Czech Republic are on top currently. It's an interesting group, actually. Germany on top in Group E with Austria. Hello, Jambo. Group F, currently Croatia on top, but Spain do have games in hand. No, I'm not going to be doing something for 20. We did something for 2298. Hilariously, John just asked that. But no, we're going to be doing the Euros as per, but 2400 will do something, all right? I'll do something for 2400. England top in Group G. Scotland currently top in Group H, but Belgium only played 2 games. Group I, weirdly, Wales are on top with 3 draws and 6 points. France do have 2 games in hand, though, so France will probably be on top there. And then Ukraine are currently on top in Group J. Hopefully with a new stadium by 2400. We should do. By 2400, theoretically, if it takes as long as we think it should do, we will be at our... So this next 7th club, because basically what I've seen, what it seems like the current period is around 70 years from taking over a club to building 3 stadiums and getting 100,000. So theoretically, we leave Barry in 2310. 70 years at this next club takes us to 2380. And then 2400, we should be at the next club. And I don't know what we'll be doing then. But yeah, as Jambo said, we should be our 7th club by then, which would be a bit mental. Imagine if he gets 9999. Oh, mate. I'll be so mad. I'll be so mad. Can you imagine? Oh, can you fucking imagine? To be fair, they did do that to us with what's the current stadium capacity? We're at 65,000. They've kind of done that with Penny Bond, 64,654. Like, why not just give us 65,000? Would be some content. Oh god, yeah. Well, let's just keep continuing. We're nearly at the first game, but this is as expected. You shouldn't be expecting to play games playing games on FM on my streams. What are we talking about here, lads? Okay. Let's go. Cool. But this is the maximum. The 65,000 is the maximum capacity, because I basically just kept asking for new expansions, and now the option's not there anymore. So that is the capacity currently. Okay. Oh, who was that? Luis Diaz. Oh, he's a British citizen, one of our youth players who was just Spanish. Is it the same board at Barry when you took over? No, it's not. Although it is the same board we built our last stadium with, which does worry me because what triggered our stadium build last time was new owners coming in, I think. Well, it was 25 years and new owners, because theoretically you can build it from 20 years. But I don't know, I feel like there kind of is a link sometimes between building a new stadium and new owners coming in. 4-1 Haverfordwest, 5-1 Port Talbot over Penny Bon. Interesting. Chevalier playing for Port Talbot. Did I sell them, or did he move them from someone else? But yeah, I'll show you what like the timeline basically. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, hello, Baby Ham. No worries, man. Enjoy the lurking. I remember you raging about the board not giving you new stadiums. Yeah, it took a while for us to get the 65,000 seater, because it took an extra 5 years. Working in Seattle. Ah, fair enough, man. Fair enough. Enjoy. So if we go to landmarks here, we can see, when was it? 79 was when we moved to the new stadium. When was it? Okay, hold on. Finance. So, oh no, we are on we are on new owners. Jamie Jones, 2293. So yeah, 68. 79. We did have a new, okay, so we had to do it. Interesting. So maybe it's just 25 years in total. But we do have a new chairman. We do. So these guys didn't make the stadium, so I'd hope that they'd want to it. At the moment, he says, where is he? He loves the club and wouldn't want to leave any other way. So sadly, he won't be moving anytime soon. Small in the Mud was only a population. Barry population is only 51k. We're bringing people in from outside. Who else is a legend here? Oh yeah, by the way, I completely forgot. Look who we're playing in the for the manager. It's amazing. Dawood is now a manager. Obviously a player of ours, bought for 10 million, played a good amount of games for us, sold off to Arsenal. I don't know if this is his first job at Barry Plastic Fans FC. Oh, he was the under-19s coach, so he's been upgraded. Okay, well, we won't be going easy on you, fella. But nice to see my former players getting some managerial jobs, but kind of shows how long we've been at it now with Barry. To be fair, this is our 60th season with them now, which is kind of crazy. I have a new board currently. It seems that I still have to wait 25. Well, 25 years is the new FM's limit, it seems. FM 20, you could get it after 20. So, yeah. But I might have to wait until after 25 as well, but we'll see. I'm not going to ask for the new stadium in January in 2300. I'm just going to wait until the end of the season and after we win the Champions Leagues, because I think that's probably the most likely to get it. So we'll see. Okay. I should say Scum team. Robert Snodgrass is that Dundee United. Oh wow. Okay. Crespo Progress. The 13 finishing, 15 composure, 18. Maybe like he would be a fantastic attacking midfielder, but we just don't have one. Maybe you just play him as a centre mid attack. However, his long shot passing. Maybe we start training him as because he's currently on complete forward. What was his duties as a centre mid attack would be? Is it all the? It's pretty much the same, really. Positioning might be better. Maybe we'll put him on centre mid all duties and see if this develops him a bit more. So on FM22, I think it's 25 years. Ah, there you go. Okay. Did a non-league team win the Premier League? They have, yes. We've had it... is it 2 times now? Getting a new stadium in here. Oh, how big... Oh, nice, Jambo. Oh, yeah, I remember you posting about that, I think. Called the Heart Stadium. Yes, I remember you putting that in the Discord. Yes, we Marine were the first to win it. And Whitehawk have also won the Premier League. So we've had 2 at least. Is there a third? I don't think so. We tried to get Gosport to win it, but I don't think Gosport ever won, sadly. No. Hitchin nearly won it. Wish they should keep it in Tynecastle. Yeah, so Whitehawk won it 2288. And yeah, it's only 2. So Whitehawk in 2288 and Marine. Marine was ages ago. Where was Marine? Marine was 2178. So it took 110 more years. But we've had 2 non-league teams win the Prem, which is pretty cool. Chesterfield currently non-league. But do they start the safe non-league in FM15? Because I feel like Chesterfield are like League 2 when FM15 starts. So I'm treating non-league as non-league when the save started. Don't know. Yeah, so they are now, but I don't know if they are when I started. I don't feel like they were. But let's see. We have to click on Chesterfield though, and it's going to take some time. Blythe Spartans have come close though. 3rd a couple of times. So did Hitchin. They came 2nd. I think Gosport came close once. But only 2 so far. But still, pretty decent. 2310 World Cup was announced who the hosts are, and it's South Africa. So we're going back to South Africa in 10 years, which could be our World Cup without a club. But yeah, so let's have a look. So competitions, where were they? They were domestic leagues. League 1. Yeah, they were League 1 when this started. So yeah, they were. That's why they've never. Well, have they actually gone to the conference? They've never been in the conference in this save. This is the best timeline for Chesterfield fans. My goodness me, my amazing youth player that came through my youth intake and a few years ago on the next gen. Nice. That's hopefully you don't get any big ones. They're in League 1 playoffs, end of 14-15. Damn, and then to now be in non-league. Okay, Jenkinson wants first team football. You also want first team. Oh, you want a loan. Okay, well. Let's see. There we go. Good stuff. Cool. So I didn't know. Next up, I'm going to try. Well, I think Bilal Aksh is definitely going to play. Our Turkish. I'm going to get him. Playing. I think it might be a full rotation, because we've got enough good B players that I can be kind of safe in that sense. But they nearly got relegated from the National League in 2020. Just set up. Damn, that's mental. What a fall from them. From nearly in the Championship to nearly in the Vanarama South or North from Chesterfield North. I don't even know. I'm actually pretty terrible with UK geography. I'm not very good. Okay. Good stuff. Did Ireland win the World Cup yet? Sadly, no. Ireland are pretty shocking, actually, in this. Like Wales and Scotland have at least got to Euros finals, and Wales came 3rd in a World Cup. Ireland have barely make it most of the time, sadly. Ireland are just not very good, it seems. I would love an Irish tycoon to take over somewhere, and we can get some really good Irish regens coming through. But yeah, sadly. No, nothing of the sort really. It's a rarity to actually see them at a Euros, even a Euros. I don't know if they've even been to a World Cup. I think they've been maybe once. I'll have a look. They're north of Derby. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Black Arrow. Ireland. After Lido win, Ridmore in a win. Okay. Lots of former players scoring. Competitions. Yeah, Martin Ryan, former player of ours, one of their best players, currently playing at Sheffield United. Come on, FM, you can load it up. About an hour away. Oh, is it an hour away from Leicester? Wow. I have no idea. UK geography is probably like one of my worst subjects, I'd say. I don't know. I'm pretty good with world geography, but UK geography, I just never thought about it that much. Between Derby and Sheffield, so depends on who's in it. If there's lots of other northern teams, they have to go south, it seems. When was the closest to getting sacked? First season with Barry, actually. World Cup. They've made it to a few. Well, they've made it to